Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the process in applying for the nursing bursary that is offered by Life Healthcare. So if you are a nursing student and you have been looking for funding and you have been having difficulties, especially obtaining financial assistance or bursaries, I'm hoping this particular application and tutorial will be the lifeline that you've been looking for and praying for. Once more, thank you very much for liking my videos, subscribing, commenting, and watching the actual tutorials to the end. It actually shows that you actually are serious about your education and applying for funding. Then please share also this video with those that could benefit from the information. With that being said, let's get into the application process. Firstly, we are going to open up our browser and we're going to click on a new tab and then we're going to search Life Healthcare Bursary, and then we're going to press on the search. And then very importantly, when we get the search page, we want to make sure that we go to the UWC website link. So let's click on it. So the UWC website link provides two versions of the application form, which is now the PDF document and the Word document. So I prefer the actual Word document. It allows me to complete the necessary information, and then I can just save it as a PDF, and I can just do my signature and some other tweaks before I actually now send the documentation off for the via email, basically. So let's click on the first hyperlink, which is now the Word version. Let's click on it, and then it will download now the document. Let's click on the actual document and let's wait a couple of seconds while it is loading. One more time. Okay, there we go. So we're going to click OK here and we're going to click on Enable Edit. Very important. So if you want to edit the document, you always need to enable your edits. Then we have now the document displayed in an editable version. And just importantly, just to go over the application and before we submit the information, we're going to just make sure that we read the terms and conditions of the bursary, eligibility, and the requirements, so we don't waste our time in actually applying. So number one, all candidates must complete all applicable sections on the application form. Number two, eligibility criteria, current registered for a bursary degree in the field of nursing at a higher education institution in South Africa, and then you must be a South African nationality or South African citizen. Then there would be exclusion criteria, meaning that if you meet any of these particular two criteria below, then you will be excluded. And the first one is an applicant who has an existing work-back agreement with an alternative funding source, meaning let's say, for example, you are now in second or third year and you had a bursary in your first year or your second year. And on the bursary you had, there was a clause that states work back period, meaning after your studies, you need to provide them your time, either the amount of years they funded you, then you would obviously be excluded for this particular bursary, meaning there is a contractual obligation from your end to your previous donor. The second one, an applicant who has any funding, including NSFAS, for the 2024 academic year from an alternative funding source. So, which means you can't have two bursaries. So you can't have one bursary that already says funding you, and then you're applying for this particular bursary. It does not work like that. Then number four, your documentation is required, and it must be certified. As you can see, it is in bold here and highlighted. It is ID, your proof of university registration for the year 2024, your proof of academic transcript of all prior academic years' performance in the Bachelor's of Nursing program, university student financial statement of account from the university, including all student-related fees, and then university letter with the banking details. The closing date for applications are the 28th February 2024. No late applications will be considered. Then once more, the application form is in Word version, meaning it must be emailed with your supporting documents, and it can only be submitted to this particular email address, lhcbursary@lifehealthcare.co.za. Incomplete applications will not be considered. Only successful applicants will receive a confirmation of funding letter confirmation of funding will be issued by the 31st March 2024. So if you don't hear back from the company after March, please consider your application to be unsuccessful. And lastly, just a declaration where you acknowledge about the information that's going to be used and that you adhere to the terms and conditions of this particular bursary. Then what you would do is you're going to sign in this particular section here where it says applicant signature, and you're going to put in the date. So I'm going to share with you how to do a e-signature or an online signature when you save this as a PDF. So we're going to leave this option blank for now, and we're just going to put our date in. So let's assume it is the 27th February 2024, and then we can just put that in there. So we can just take it off as bold or unbolded, and then we can obviously start with the application form. So there are three sections: Section A, Section B, and Section C. Section A is now just about university details. So name of university in this particular section, I'm just going to say UWC for now. Address, I'm going to just say Belleville for now. Nursing department, contact person's name, I'm just going to go with Faith. September. Email address, I'm just going to put in faithseptember@uwc.com. Then a telephone, put any number in there for now. Then it also asks the student finance department contact person's name. Let's go with Lorenzo April. Email lapril@uwc.com. Telephone, we're just going to put any particular number for this example. Then section B is the applicant's personal details. So you're going to put your full name and surname. So let's say my name is going to be Larato Sizwe. Then obviously I am African. I'm going to be female. And then you'll notice in the disability section, these check boxes are highlighted, not highlighted, bold, and you can't actually click on it to give you the X as the previous boxes. As you can see in this example, I can click on it, it will take it away and bring it back. So in this section, once more, we're going to save as a PDF, and we're going to put an X on the PDF, which I'll share with you in a brief moment. ID number, we're going to just put any 13 digits on here. Telephone number, same. Mobile number, we're going to do the same thing. And then email address, we're just going to say laratosizwe@gmail.com. Your physical address, Freedom Street, Cape Town. Highest qualification, very important. If you're first year, your highest qualification would then be matric. If you are second, third year, most of the time it will still be matric, but I've seen most people say their first year of the degree would be the highest qualification. So let's say you are second year, then you can say matric and first year in my degree, which is now NQF level 5. Okay, your next of kin is somebody that knows you personally, and could either be a relationship in terms of sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, nephew, whatever the case may be. So I'll just put the name in there. So let's go with Sipo. Contact number, we're going to just say any particular number for now. And then the signature, which I'll share with you in a bit, how we're going to do that. Then number 11, it asks the submission of the details on the application form in first consent to personal information being shared for statistical and reporting purposes. You're going to say yes, you do agree. And then your documents submitted, these are the 5 documents that you must keep in mind when you are sending the email. So once more, like the disability section, I can't click on it, so we'll just leave it for now. And section C is now just the program or course information. So you're going to say your course is Bachelor's of Nursing degree, current year of study. So let's say I'm going to be second year in 2024. And just to make sure we're all sorted, let's just unbold this, kind of differentiate between the information. And we should be good to go. double check everything before I save as a PDF. I don't want to do the work once more. So it seems like everything has been completed. So what you can do now, we are going to go to File in the corner. We're going to click on Save As, and we're going to say Browse. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just go on our section here, click on Desktop, and then we're going to say where it says Save As Type. We're going to click on PDF, and then we're going to say Save. Okay, so it's now busy saving it as a PDF, and then you will have this particular PDF in front of you. So now for the signing and the other information for this section here, you're going to go then to All Tools. You're going to go to Fill and Sign, and then you can obviously put your own signature here. As you can see, I got one signature, but let's just close that and might create another signature. So let's go then. You can either type in your signature here, which is most people prefer the typing. So let's say the Rato Seasway, or you can have an image of it, upload an image if you have your thing dribbled out on a piece of page, or you want to be a little bit smart and try your best to do a signature with your mouse, which you obviously draw. So you can try and see. I don't know how you would do it, but if you prefer the drawing, you can do that. Or let's just go with a typed version. Let's say save. We can just put it there. And then on the other section where it says sign as well, you click on it. And then we're going to say signature of applicant. Then for the disability section, we're just going to click on this X here next to the A, the cross mark, and then we're going to use it and just click on it, make it small, and then we just drag it into the box, and then we should be good to go. And then we can just do the same for the supporting documents, make an X, and we just drag it. So while I'm dragging this, you can see how everything is basically seamless. So you don't need to have to go to a library or to the internet cafe to print this information. So if you are 100% satisfied with this information, you're going to go through it, make sure you have no other areas you have missed out or omitted, and then you're going to just close the section on the end, and you're going to go to the save option here, this button save. Then you're going to click on choose a different folder, and then you go back to desktop, and then you're just going to say save. And then once you press save, it will ask you, do you want to replace the file, which you want to do. So you're going to say, yes, I want to replace the file, because now this is going to be the file with the final edits and everything on there, with your signature, everything is on there, and you should be good to go. So once you have your document sorted, you're happy with it, you close it, you minimize this quickly. You're going to just do a quick refresh. And then we're going to go to our emails, and then you can see we can just type an email in. So the email address should be lch bursary@lifehealthcare.co.za, and then the subject, bursary application for nursing degree. You put your name and your surname in. So I'm going to just say here, Rato Seasway, and then you're going to say, dear bursary admin, please receive my bursary application form for the nursing degree for the 2024 academic year. Looking forward to hearing from you. And now you're just going to attach all your documents on this email. Once you're happy, you're done, you're just going to press send. Okay. Then you can close that or minimize it quickly. I'm hopeful that this particular video was insightful. It provided all the necessary information for you to complete your application. Please like, subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. Once more, please share this video with those that also may be looking for a bursary in the nursing field. And I wish you all of the best with your application. Stay safe.